Couple quick things before this video starts. Firstly, shout out to Chivo for editing this video. He's been doing all of the King Gizzard reactions up to this point and is going to be doing the rest of them, so I greatly appreciate it. Secondly, this video was filmed a couple months back, hence the different hair and the different background. I have heard every King Gizzard album now, as of when I'm filming this, so don't worry about telling me which one I need to get to next. I've already done all of them. Thirdly, this video is taken from one of my viewer music submission live streams. You do them every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 3 p.m. UK time. You can send me in free songs or paid requests if you want to send in albums or EPs or stuff like that. So make sure you stop in and say hi and whatnot and send me some music. Lastly, I have a new movie discussion channel. There is currently one video up there of me reacting to the Superman trailer, and we're going to have more stuff like trailer reactions, movie tier lists, movie reviews, and stuff like that over there. So make sure you check that out if that is something you're interested in. With that being said, enjoy the reaction. We have this King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard album, Oddments, came out in 2014. This thing, mixed reviews to say the least. Well, it is just mixed reviews. 65 user score, 80 critic, which does give me a bit of hope, but the critics are probably just meat riders, to be honest. I'm excited to get into this. I'm always excited for more King Gizzard, okay? Even if I end up not liking this album that much, I'm just happy to listen to more King Gizzard, you know? 12 songs, 32 minutes, Oddments. First track, Aluda Majaka. Strange panning there. This album's got a Surfing Safari reference. Let's see if I see it. I don't think it's any of the titles, right? I don't think it's any of the titles. Okay. That was a solid first track. I think I'd give that like a low 7.2. Decent instrumental. Does a good job of setting up the general tone and aesthetic of the album. I just don't feel like it's the most impressive thing musically. I wouldn't really return to it, I guess. But still, I think it's good. It's solid. It's fine. Stressin. How's it going, blood? Any Gizzard song I would learn? I can't think of one in particular, but learning to play a Gizzard song could be fun. Maybe I could learn to play one of the songs off of, why am I blanking on the name? Learning one of the songs on Laminated Dream could be fun as like a challenge, learning like a 15-minute song. That could be cool. I don't know what the hell that was. That was just strange. That was just actually, like, so weird to the point where I feel like it was maybe even a bit too weird for me. I don't even know what I would score that. I think I'd give that, like, a high 6. Like, a 6.8. I feel like it was just a bit much for me in terms of its weirdness. Right, the camera's taking the piss now. Yeah, it had plenty of elements that I did find myself enjoying, but I feel like just the whole package of a song, I feel like it's just a bit much for me, and it's nothing I would really see myself coming back to, I guess. And I feel like even in context of, like, I guess listening to this album front to back, I feel like that might be a skip. I don't know, not the worst thing in the world, though. So it's certainly not bad by any means. It's just, it's a 6. I'm mixed positive on it. Vegemite. What? That's a crazy title. That is crazy. Alright. But when you can taste the wooden spoon more than the ice cream, that's too relatable, what can I say? Sounds worse than the EP? I mean, in a way, kind of. I think it's the vocals, yeah. Your second least favorite album by him? I can kind of see why. This album has their most listened to song. Yeah, this does have their most played song. Work This Time. I don't think I've heard that one. Not even sure if it's good or bad. Neither am I. I'm... this is so weird. Like... my score on this can range from like a 3 to an 8. So for that reason, I'm gonna meet myself in the middle at a 5.5 because I don't know what I don't even know what score I would give that. I'm just gonna meet myself in the middle. The next track, It's Got Old. odd indeed. The title does not lie. I honestly think this is my favorite up to this point, not by much, but out of every song so far, I feel like this is the one I feel like, out of all the songs so far, I would be the most compelled to return to. I think I'll give this one a high 7, like a 7.7, 7.8, somewhere in that range. Yeah, out of all of the songs so far, that one felt the most normal. It was still weird as hell. I still don't really know how to describe it fully, but out of every song so far, it felt like the most, I guess, normal song of the bunch so far. The instrumental, I thought, was surprisingly kind of catchy. Same with the vocals. And while I wouldn't say I absolutely loved it, I feel like out of every song so far, it definitely is the one that just appeals to me the most, I guess. Next track, their biggest song, Work This Time. Ooh, hold on. Yes, that is me. It is weird that this is their biggest song. This doesn't feel like it should be their biggest. They got so many better songs. And yeah, I do agree that they have better songs. I really like this. This is probably my favorite so far. But yeah, they do have better songs. Yeah, that was my favorite so far. The first one I'm adding to the light songs, in fact. I would give that an 8.3, I think. It was really nice, had a fantastic atmosphere and aesthetic to it that I feel like none of the songs up to this point have had. Its weirdness didn't feel like it overshadowed like the quality of the song too much, and I honestly feel like that is one that I would return to a decent amount. But it does not deserve to be this band's biggest song. Definitely not. They have many more better, and I would say even more accessible songs than this. I don't see how that's ended up being their biggest song. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. Still a good song. 8.3. Not bad in the slightest. Like that one a lot. I don't even know what I would score that, and I'm not going to count it towards the album because it's a 17-second interlude. Sleepwalker. My headphones just... Was that the song? Was that the song or was that my headphones? That's the song? Okay, good. Sleepwalker. Okay. Again, these songs, they aren't really as much my thing in comparison to the vast majority of King Gizzard stuff. But still, I'm finding them to be interesting experiments for how just odd they are and how effective they are in their weirdness. Again, nothing I would return to. Still solid. I think I'd give this one like a flat 7. Like, it's good, but it's nothing I would really return to. Hot wax, huh? As a surfing safari reference? Really? That was another one that I feel like was just a bit much for me in terms of weirdness. Yeah. There was not much that really clicked with me on that one. It just felt like it was like, okay, I get it. You're making a strange song. You're making one that's like super out there. But it doesn't... It feels like they ate crayons while making this album, yeah? Yeah, I don't know. It's just... That's another one that I just don't really feel like I would return to, and might honestly be a skip when returning to the album. 6.5. Next track, Crying. This one is definitely the most 60s sounding song so far. This one literally sounds like it's just ripped straight out of the 60s. I remember he doesn't usually write songs on King Gizzard in this one, you can probably hear it. Yeah, this one is definitely very different. Yeah, I could definitely see some Velvet Underground influence on that, yeah. Now, I actually surprisingly found myself enjoying that one a decent bit. 7.6. Not my favorite so far, but still. I feel like the Velvet Underground influence actually kind of helps that. It literally sounds like a song ripped straight out of the 60s. It doesn't even just feel like an aesthetic choice. It literally just sounds like had you played me that song without me knowing it was King Gizzard and you told me it came out in like the late 60s, I would have believed you. And honestly, to be able to pull that off that convincingly is kind of impressive. So for that reason, I bump it up to like a 7.6. I was very impressed by that. Kind of sounds like The Verve on their first two albums. I actually haven't listened to an album by The Verve. Right, down to the final three. Next up we have Pipe Dream. Jesus Christ. That one's also an interlude. I'm not going to score it, but if I did, it would probably be like a, again, like a low 7. Homeless Man in Adidas. It's an interesting title. Homeless Man in Adidas, one of the most interesting songs so far. I actually think that this song might be like my second favorite so far. Flat 8. Surprisingly found that very endearing, and I don't know why. where's the closer? They sort of have like a kids TV show sort of outro, reminding me some shit that would have been on like CBeebies, reminding me of something like that Justin's House, sort of like that live action semi-reality kids show type of thing. Yo, anyone in here who has seen Justin's House, that shit was gas, okay? I'm not gonna score that because it's a 25-second outro. I don't even know how I would score that. Let's figure out the big number for the album. Divide that by 9. I am feeling a 7.1 out of 10 on this album. Not scoring the interludes because I don't really feel like it would be fair to score the interludes on that. Here's my mini review for the fun little collection of oddities from Gizzard. There we go. 71. It's my least favorite Gizzard album I've heard so far, but still I guess a 7. Still good. Have I re-listened to any of their albums? Yes, I think I've re-listened to Petro Dragonic because I got my... Oh, no, it was Nonagon Infinity I think I re-listened to because I got my friend to listen to that. And I listened to a bit of it with her. But in terms of, like, front to back, I actually haven't listened to a full album of theirs front to back again. Yeah, but I have been listening to certain songs here and there. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of this album down below. How does it compare to other King Gizzard albums for you? Shout out again to Chivo, of course, for editing this video. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you like and sub if you haven't. We're on our way to 2K. Links in the description to my Discord, Album of the Year, movie channel, gaming channel, Twitter, all of that stuff. So check those out if you haven't. And yeah, I'll see you all whenever I stream or upload. Bye-bye.